Hello, welcome. Okay, I pre-pulled a spread and I'm so excited to just get into it because the message is beautiful. Kicking it off with the world, and I think this card has been coming out a lot lately because we are ending huge cycles, okay? This is the successful completion of a cycle. And if you're not there yet, you are so close. The universe wants to remind you that you are on the right path. You are so close to completing this cycle. All the abundance, everything that you are wishing for and hoping for is on its way. It's only a matter of time. Have patience, do not give up, okay? Because we've got the Three of Wands here. And this is all about, you've done the work, and now it's all about waiting for your ships to come in. There's something new on the horizon, whether it's new love, a new job opportunity, whatever it is, something new is coming in for you. And it's coming in because you've been doing the work, okay? You're on the right path. So don't give up, don't lose hope, keep on manifesting, and your ships are coming in. All you have to do now is wait, your ships are coming in. You are going through a huge transformation. This is the Death and Rebirth card, okay? You are ending cycles. We are really going through as a collective a huge transformation right now on a deep, deep level. Things have to end in order for new things to begin. So we are saying goodbye to who we used to be because we can't be that person anymore. The future is requiring us to transform, to go through a beautiful metamorphosis. Once the caterpillar becomes the butterfly, it can't be the caterpillar anymore. It has to live in its new form. But you know what? Once it becomes the butterfly, do you think it's even thinking about its old caterpillar life? No, I don't think so. It has these beautiful wings and it's ready to fly. So you are like that butterfly right now, okay? You are on the right path. Spirit wants you to know, do not give up. You are going through this beautiful, beautiful transformation. It is the end of a cycle and your manifestations are coming in. So what a great way to start it out. And what's transforming in our life? I think it has a lot to do with these next two cards. We've got the Nine of Swords and we've got the Five of Cups. And this has to do with anxiety. It has to do with fear. It has to do with just overthinking, being in your head. It has to do with negative thought patterns. Really, it has a lot to do with just thinking about things from a negative perspective. Dwelling on the negative. Same here with this Five of Cups. It's like wallowing in self-pity, focusing on all the things that are going wrong. But all we have to do, there's actually a lot of hope in these cards. We see these cards as an opportunity. These are opportunities to focus on the things that are working in your life. And that is the only way to turn this kind of energy around. And it's to focus on the hope. Have faith in your future because your future is so bright. Even if you're going through a really dark time right now, just know your future is so bright and focus on the light. Focus on the good things. And you know what? Keep putting in the work, okay? Because you are on the right path. You are working towards this new life. You're going to transform your life. And this card talks about putting in the work. It talks about, just like every day, practice. Practice makes perfect. Don't feel like you have to be perfect right now. You don't. You're learning. You're growing. You're expanding. You're leveling up. That takes practice. That takes patience. That takes dedication. It doesn't happen overnight. But what you have here is a recipe for success. You are magic. No one else can do it quite like you do it. You have your own little, that like thing that's you, that's your soul, You're putting your love and your creativity and your soul into what you're doing, and people are going to respond to it because it's authentic to who you are. And that's what this card is all about, is being authentic to yourself, doing what's true and right for you, and not giving up, sticking with it, patience, dedication, the day in and the day out, little by little, step by step, we get to where we want to be. And so what are we healing from? What are we transforming? I think there was some pain here. I think we've been hurt, I think we have been betrayed. I think we are healing a heart that feels wounded. I think someone has betrayed you in the past, and you've been working towards healing and mending your heart. And that's the thing about this card, is like, this had to happen. This had to happen in order for you to grow, in order for you to transform, in order for you to successfully complete this cycle. You actually had to go through this. You couldn't avoid it. So this card speaks a lot about healing, and how we heal is we have to forgive. We have to forgive maybe the other person. We have to forgive ourselves. We have to let go of guilt. We have to let go of shame. We have to let all of that go so we can truly heal. And we are healing. You are mending. This heart is mending as we speak. It doesn't happen overnight. It does take time, but you're on your way. And just see it as an opportunity. This pain had to happen in order for your success to come in later. This was a small sacrifice. It's going to be so worth it in the end. Because you're letting go of the heaviness. You're letting go of the burdens. Okay? This card talks about like where you're headed. You are so close. Like, this is like the keep going. You are almost to the finish line, okay? You are so close. Keep going. You're like almost there. This is the finish line, and you're so close. Look at her, walking straight for it. But where you're headed, she's not carrying any baggage here. Here, she's still trying to bring stuff with you. Bring the burdens, bring the heaviness, bring the things that we're letting go of. So this card speaks to like, we really have to let all those burdens go. Let the baggage go. Streamline. Ask for help if you need to ask for help. If you need some support around you, there's plenty of people that would like to help you. You don't have to carry this all on your own. And we need to rest, This is like, we're going from the 3 of Swords to the 4 of Swords. So this is, the heartache. We're healing, and we're resting. This time right now, this time of year, we really are supposed to slow down. We really are supposed to process. We have all these planets in retrograde, which really talks about, it's a review process. Really kind of looking back over, this past cycle, and just taking note of where you are and being thankful and hopeful that this cycle of pain is coming to an end. And it's all about staying in balance, staying in the flow. This card can speak about like kind of juggling, can talk about work-life balance, and it really talks about making sure that the energy is working for you. So what does that mean? It means creating a life that you're not being drained, where your output is not more than your input. It's kind of looking at your life in a way that you're like, how can I do this? That I can do all the things that I want to do, that I can work, I can play, I can rest, I can create, and it can fuel me, so you're not feeling burnt out. So really think about where in your life Do you maybe need to do some juggling so that your energy, you don't get burnt out? Your energy can work better for you so that you have the time and the energy to put the effort into what you really want to grow, to put your effort into the seeds that you really want to nurture, because you're going to do it. And this card right here is of success. This is like celebration. This is like you did it. You are content. You see how like happy she is? She's joyful. She has everything that she needs. She is independent. She is making her own money. She is living a life of luxury. Her manifestations have come true. This is successful completion. This is what you put in the work today, and this is what your future holds. 9 of Pentacles. It doesn't get better than that. This is really loving your life, loving what you do, being so content, because knowing that you got yourself there, your hard work paid off. It's all because of you. And then the bottom of the deck, it doesn't get more successful than this. 6 of Wands. This is victory. Like, look at how this reading ends. We are transforming our lives. This is success. This is abundance. This is literally joy and contentment. And this card is like victory. You have the victory wreath right here. This person is being seen. She is an influencer. She is influencing others. So you could become someone that is in the public eye, someone that other people are going to look up to, someone that other people are going to want to know how you did it. How did you get to where you are right now? You're going to be an inspiration for others, because they're going to see you and see how content you are and how happy you are and how you reach your goals. And they're going to be like, how did you do it? And you're going to be like, listen, it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's all about perspective. It's all about changing your mindset. That's the most powerful tool, and that's where it all starts. It all starts here. It all starts, with this heaviness here, this pain that we had to go through. We go through this so that we can ascend and expand to new levels. Our hearts are expanding, our minds are expanding, our souls, our consciousness, it's all expanding. This is expansion. It is beautiful. It's this growth, and growth can be painful, but it's so worth it. Okay, I just want to pull one of these, 1 or 2 or whatever comes out, these little cards that I made. They just have little sayings on them. Okay, let's see. Bring more of that playful energy into your life. I love this. This is just talking about really just being in the flow and being happy. And that reminds me of something. Talking about success and abundance and accepting abundance. And it's like, we need to accept abundance. You can kind of hear, I think it's more here. It's like love, people love you, people admire you, Accept that. Accept it, and accepting your success. I got here because I worked hard, Accept your success. And by doing that, it's only going to bring in more success. So I love that. It's like being in the energy, just being successful in your mind and staying in that mindset is just going to bring in more success. Staying in that abundant mindset. It's all about mind over matter. One must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found and ultimately is not important. This one keeps coming out. And it's true. It's not about having the right answer, and it's not about having it all figured out. There's no answer. There is no right answer. It's just about staying in the present moment, not worrying about the future. We can't control the future. There's no point in sitting here overthinking, worrying, worst case scenario, what if this, what about that, what about... We have no control. We need to let that go and stay in the present moment and stay grateful for exactly where we are in this moment. And we don't have to worry about the future. We just have faith that it's all going to work out, because it is. Thank you.